Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It's Martin Luther King Day. We've got a lot to talk about. Plus that, the Girl Scouts are here. And have you had your flu shot? We're going to talk about that, too. Plus a lot more. A fun day with a lot of information that you're going to want to hear. But first off, before we get into the show, let's check out that weather because I know you're a little chilly.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon now. Temperatures still just barely above the freezing mark across the PD. 33 Darlington, 32 in Hartsville, 36 over there in Sumter, a location that felt like 12 degrees this morning. 37 Georgetown, 35 Myrtle Beach. Again, the winds are still whipping. We are beginning to see a little bit of a turn now with the wind direction. That will continue very, very subtly, but the wind speeds are most certainly staying up there. 10, 15, and those yellow numbers, the gusts as high as 20, even 25 miles per hour. A gust just recorded there at Myrtle Beach. That means many of the locations, the temperatures I just said, forget about it. We feel like the 20s out there. 26 Hartsville, 28 in Sumter, barely reaching into the 20s in Laurinburg and Bennettsville at 22, 23 degrees respectively. 24 in North Myrtle and 24 right now in Myrtle Beach. Again, all respective due to this player of high pressure, a 1034 millibar high. The higher the number, the more strong this area of high pressure is. That's why it's all the way up through the UP of Michigan and still influencing our weather pattern. Notice, though, as this high begins to translate to the east, it will begin to shift our winds out of the east. And that's what I was talking about, that subtle shift. It was a due north wind. Now it's kind of a north-northeast wind. Tomorrow, a northeast to east wind. So again, today our daytime highs, mid to upper 30s, near 40. Forget those numbers. Look at the pink bars here. That's what it's going to feel like. 2 p.m. feeling like 28. 4 p.m. feeling like 31. Barely reaching the freezing mark inland. Grand Strand locations, I don't think you're going to reach it for your feels like temperature. I don't see you reaching 32. I see you staying below the 32 degree mark through 4 p.m. 28 to 30 is where you'll top out with that wind chill. Then tonight, the coldest night so far. Yes, I sound like a broken record. That's what we said for this morning. And last night, it was the coldest night so far this winter. Scratch that. Now it's now. You just keep moving forward with this cold air. Teens and low 20s across the region with that north wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Many locations tomorrow morning, low to mid-teens is what it will feel like. I will not be surprised if I see 1 or 2 locations feeling like a single digit tomorrow morning. We will warm up Wednesday and Thursday. New storm system allowing us to warm up. Then bam, a new cold air push Friday into Saturday. Let's make it 2 by Sunday, and let's make it 3 by early next week, and 4 and 5 come mid to late next week. This pattern remaining unchanged according to the Climate Prediction Center, and honestly, I do not see any sort of pattern change in the next month. Expect the next 2 to 3 weeks, even into February, to be very cold. Cecil, yes, we warm up into the 60s Wednesday and Thursday. Do not get used to it.
All right, Zach, thanks. It's going to be cold tomorrow, so don't forget, wear that big coat. Before we get started, let's find out a little bit about today. Today's Monday, January 21st, and of course, this is Martin Luther King Day, and it's also National Hugging Day. So don't forget to hug somebody today. Birthdays today, let's look at this lady. 1946, she was born. She's 73 years old. There she is, the flamboyant country singer. 26 #1 hits. You remember Jolene, Coats of Many Colors, and of course 9 to 5, where she also played in the movie 9 to 5. Where did she learn to sing? In church, of course. 1947, Paula Deen, 72 years old, the Emmy award-winning TV host, known for her cooking shows on the Food Network, and she has a restaurant in Savannah, and she also now has one here in Myrtle Beach. 1954, Katie Suggle, 65 years old. All right, you know her. She rose to fame as Peg on Married with Children, also Sons of Anarchy, and she was a voice in the animated series Futurama. So that's her, Katie. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today in history, in 1954, the first atomic submarine is launched. I remember, it's the USS Nautilus. And in 1976, the first commercial Concorde flight took place. All right, from the Know-It-All department today, here it is. How many of you hate to wait on the red light? I mean, you hate to, but you spend a lot of time. Just how much time do you think you spend at a red light? Statistics indicate that in your lifetime, you will spend 6 months waiting on a red light. So think about that the next time you're sitting at a red light. I'm going to be here for 6 months. Not at one time, but all your life. That's it from the Know-It-All department today. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about Surf Order before we get started. This is where it all happens. Surf Order Promotions is your one-stop shop for advertising material, everything from hats to T-shirts. That's where we get all of our stuff. And they make all of our things for Carolina and Company Live. They can wrap your car, and that is so cool. And if you need pins, cups, hats, sunglasses, anything you want with your business logo on it, they can do it. Go see Star and the rest of the guys and girls there. They'll handle it for you. If you need 20,000 T-shirts, hey, they can do that. It's no problem. Surf Order Promotion, they will take care of you and help promote your business. All right, stay with us. We'll be back with our first guest. Behind you. Yeah, pull this around.
You know I'm short, so I can't sit all the way back.
That's why I want you to sit up. We don't All right, we're back, and we're going to talk a little bit about the flu. The flu season's here, and you know they recommend for older people, of course, to take a flu shot. Now, Lindsay's with us here now from, of course, from Conway Medical, and her title is Conway Medical Infection Control Coordinator. All right, Lindsay, let's find out a little bit about the flu, and you know, talk about the flu shots and what's recommended and who, for who.
Yeah, so it's flu season. It's here, and we're seeing it full blast at Conway Medical Center. And it is recommended that everybody get the flu shot to protect themselves this year, and it's recommended for 6 months and older. So,
6 months and older?
Yes,
right.
That's what it's recommended for. There are a variety of flu shots available, and especially for the 65 and older population. And it's more of a high-dose flu shot for the 65 and older. It has more antibodies in it to help protect your immune system for those 65 and older.
Now, the percentage of this actually working, they're saying some flu shots, well, they don't work. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. You tell me.
Well, you know, each year's a little different. It's based on the circulation of the viruses from year to year. So the CDC does their best to try to match the viruses that are circulating for the vaccine for the next year. So we're hoping it's a promising year for the vaccine this year.
So it looks good for this year?
It does. It looks very good.
Now, a lot of people getting the shots this year.
They are. Exactly. I know at the hospital, we've given our employees, it's probably about 80% of our employees have already received the vaccine. So,
okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm over 65. Okay. So you'd recommend I get the shot?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Because that's what a lot of people tell me. Some people say it'll work. Some people say I still get sick.
Yeah.
But that's just a way of life, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, now's the time to get your flu shot. The virus is circulating now throughout the community and our geographic region here in the state. So it's time, because it takes about 2 weeks to build those antibodies to protect you against the flu shot, for the flu virus. So it's time now to get it.
And we have lost some to death because of flu.
There has been a few deaths here in the state of South Carolina so far, yeah.
All right. Now, how long have you been doing this, Lindsay?
I've been a nurse about 20 years, and I've been doing infection prevention about 10 years.
Okay, and then how long have you been at Conway?
5. I've been at Conway Medical Center for 5 years.
Yes. All right,
yes.
Now I got to ask this question. I don't like needles. Mm-hmm. Do a lot of people cry or, oh, jerk, or
oh,
what
yeah.
do you do? I'm not the only one?
No, you're not the only one. Definitely not.
That's amazing.
It's a short little prick, and it's done, though. Yes.
And it's over.
It's over.
I should have got you to bring one and give me one.
I should have.
I should have thought of that. I did not. Well, we thank you so much. And people wanting to check on getting a flu shot, call the Conway Medical, and they'll take care of you.
We will.
Lindsay, thank you.
Thank you.
You had your shot?
I have.
All right, I was just checking.
Yes.
All right. More coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Yeah, Diane?
Yes.
Diane and Ann, who we got? Anna.
Anna.
A-N-N-I-A, right?
A-N-N-A.
Okay, you got it. Anna, count 10 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Everybody's
8,
good.
9, 10.
All right, girls. At the end of the show. All right, the Girl Scouts pre-cookie sales are already underway. You'll probably be seeing them at all these Walmarts and all these other stores when you walk out of them. Make sure you buy something because the regular sale starts in February, and this is one of the Girl Scouts' biggest fundraisers. Diane's with me, and Anna, and the rest of the girls that are with us today. All right, Diana, let's talk a little bit about cookie sales.
Excellent. I love talking about it, Cecil. We actually our girls started selling cookies. We'd taken the pre-orders on January 4th. So they've already been out there hitting up all their regular customers. In our council, we'll have over 3,000 Girl Scouts selling cookies. And we've got 4 fabulous girls here today. Also in our council, which covers the whole coast of the Carolinas, our girls will sell almost 1 million boxes of Girl Scout cookies.
1 million boxes?
Yep.
Wow.
And what they are learning when they do this, not only are they having fun, and I think the girls will tell you they have fun, but they're also running their business for the very first time. They're learning how to sell to people. They're learning how to set goals. And the money that they earn from it, they use to do things within their troop. They do community action projects. They take trips. They do all kinds of really cool stuff.
That is neat. Now, all right, now, Anna, how long have you been a Girl Scout?
4 years.
4 years. Okay, now you've been selling cookies for 4 years, right? All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. How'd you do last year? You remember how many boxes you sold last year?
No.
You don't remember? Your mom's out there. How many? Holler. 300 boxes she sold by herself.
Yes.
And just think about it, when you put all these Girl Scouts together.
Yes,
That's
almost
really,
$1 million.
That is it. What's your favorite?
Samoas.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, mine's the peanut butter. I don't know what they call it. That's it. That's mine, my favorite one. All right, now all these girls, y'all got to be ready to sell too, right? Everybody ready? You're getting ready. Okay, now where will you find a lot of these people? If they want to give a pre-order, they can still do that. They find a Girl Scout that always comes to them, right?
Yes. Yes, so the girls are out there with their order taking cards right now, going door to door, talking to their regular customers. A lot of them are selling online now, too, through a process we call digital cookie.
Oh.
Because Girl Scouts, we have to learn how to market online, too. That's part of running a business, is to know how to sell online. And we do that in a very safe way. But customers can order and have cookies shipped directly to them online, or they can request that they have the girl deliver it to them.
Oh, that's
but
good.
It's done through friends and family. So
well, that's a lot easier.
Yes.
Everybody's ordering everything online
Absolutely.
now. Yeah.
And so they'll be out in front of, like you said, Walmarts and different
yeah.
storefronts around February 15th. And that's when they just have a lot of fun sitting out there with their friends. And then when a customer looks at a table full of cookies,
they're going to take some.
They buy a lot more.
Anna, thank you. Girls, thank y'all for being here. I want y'all to do me a favor now, okay? Wave at everybody out there, okay? All right. All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. Girl Scout cookies? Yeah, I got one. We'll be back. Here, let's go this one. No, this one is better. All right, coming up this weekend, we're talking about the Taste of the March Walk, the 26th to 27th. You've got all kind of deals coming out down there. You got all these samples from all the restaurants. It's always a fun event. Mike Campbell's here with me now to talk about it from Dead Dog. Michael, how you doing?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, it's fun. Now, tell us a little bit about this. Has been going on for how long?
This is our 6th annual.
Right.
And time's flying. So
It does.
It's a great weekend, the 26th and 27th. 11 o'clock it starts out on the Marsh Walk, so come on down. Bring the kids, plenty of kids' activities. Bring the dogs, walk around. All 8 restaurants will have some samples of their new menus coming out for this season coming up. And it's going to be a great event. A lot of vendors, a lot of kids' activities, a lot of live music.
All right, now how does that work if I wanted to sample food from a separate restaurant? How do y'all do that?
Well, each of the restaurants will have stations set up.
Yeah.
And you can just go up to this, their station and taste what they're having. The samples are usually around $3 to $5.
Right.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of samples, a good bit on some of these things.
It's a good size portion.
So you got, how many restaurants you got this time?
We have eight restaurants
8
now.
restaurants, all of them along the Marsh Walk.
Yeah.
All right, the Marsh Walk's been very good to these restaurants down there.
Oh,
I mean, it's great for y'all. Y'all always got something going on.
It's a great destination in the Myrtle Beach market. It's done a great thing for the community. It's a wonderful time. It's a great place to walk around, see the boats, see the fishermen, have some drinks, have some food. It's a real nice place.
All right, now coming up this weekend to 26, 27, what is Dead Dog doing? What kind of
Dead Dog will have some live music at 1 o'clock on the stage. The Winchesters are performing. Then we have some nice New England clam chowder that we're going to have brewing out there, keeping nice and warm. And then our world famous tender bites, our Boo Boo bites, which you love.
Good.
I know
those
you
are
love
so
those.
good, buddy.
And then we have some shrimp and crab cake balls, which is a new item that's coming up.
Well, that's going to be good. All right, now there's also, I understand, a Bloody Mary contest
Correct.
for adults. What is that all about?
Our friends at Tito's Vodka are helping us out, and each restaurant will have a Bloody Mary bar set up at their location, and there's a little contest between each of the stores. So it's a nice little, it's a $6 Bloody Mary, and it just adds to the fun.
Yeah, just a little contest and find out who's the winner, and they can always boast, I'm the winner.
Brag on their Bloody Marys.
All right, well, Mike, we appreciate it. The Marsh Walk is coming up 26th to 27th, which is this weekend. You don't want to miss it. It looks like it's going to be pretty good weather.
Yeah, it's a rain or shine event because we'll move inside if it's raining, but I think it's going to be okay.
So it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Michael, always a pleasure, my friend.
Thanks, my friend.
Thank you. The Marsh Walk, you check it out, the taste of the Marsh Walk. I mean, I'm telling you, if you've never been to this, you need to go because you get to taste all of these restaurants. Then you figure out, hey, I'm going back to this one and that one because you get to sample everything. All right, more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody. All right, so Martin Luther King Day, a really important day, and there's all kinds of things going on in the area. Some celebrations have even started early this morning.
That's right, Benny Swan's with us now. Y'all started at 8 o'clock this morning.
We started at 8 a.m. Trey Paul, the announcer here at Channel 15, is one of our master of ceremonies.
Oh, he
gathered it all and put it together. The guy is great. But right now, as we speak, we're organizing for a kickoff on that parade.
All right, it's supposed to start at 12 noon.
12 noon. We've got some 63 units, horses, mules, motorcycles, military, and high school bands. We believe that King Day is an American holiday, the one that we should all be proud of. We've got so much that we can look at.
All right, now what all did y'all recognize this morning at the breakfast? Y'all recognized a lot of people.
We had a lot of people that have done a lot of great things. People that saved lives during the floods. People that gave of themselves so others could have. A hotel owner that did away with profits just to make sure.
We had him on our show not too long ago.
That guy is great. So why shouldn't we take the time to say thank you? A young lady by the name of Chris Carr that's done everything she can to create and work towards sensible gun legislation. So children are not shot down, people are not wounded. Not because she has a bunch of kids at home, but because she's concerned about the well-being of others.
So people that are making a difference, those are the people you honored this morning, not just having to do with Martin Luther King Day, having to do with this community.
Having to do with
what a great
making
opportunity.
They're drum majors.
Yes.
And as Dr. King said, we all need to be drum majors for justice, for education, for health, for the well-being of our fellow man. What more can we do than to just take the time to say thank you?
Right.
Well, this is a celebration that everybody needs to take part in and be aware of. And, you know, what do you want to leave the people with today?
That's right. What is the rest of the day and what is your mission?
I want to leave them with notice that there's a job fair at Market Commons, that there's an economic development to create small businesses, that there's a health fair to talk about health and well-being of others. So if you look at the website, CAAHF, then you'll find a series of other activities that go beyond today that will impact on the quality of life for our residents. And that's what it's all about.
Benny, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
We appreciate you being
Thanks
with us
for being
today.
with us
And what
today.
a great show to be on with great people.
Hey,
Thank you, Benny.
All right, we've
Thank
got
you.
a whole lot more coming up. Stick around. We'll be back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood!
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
Join us for a day of fun as we explore the best the Carolinas have to offer. Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. Weekdays at noon on ABC 15 and weeknights at 10 on CW21.
All right, we had a great show today. We thank the Girl Scouts. They brought us a lot of cookies for everybody here. Hey, that's nice. Don't forget, support the Girl Scouts because that's one of their biggest fundraisers. We've had a great time today. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow with that special show. A look behind the scenes at how a television station operates. Special show tomorrow. Be here for that. That's Wednesday. I'm sorry. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow we got a regular show. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.